Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been my best with this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, Our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Oh.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
Take off.
Mage 2, scramble. Take off now.
Damn parade of bombers.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
今回ノーダメ縛りだから一発でも当たったら終わりやん。
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. Let's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Missile away. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. But you still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. This is UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Ahead, but still fighting.
あ、ネーム時出てる。あ、もうダメじゃんこれ。これノーダメ締まりだからもうこれ当たっちゃダメでしょ。ダメやん。やり直すか。
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening?
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Situation is tight.
これやべえな。早急にやんないと難しい。
Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
No anti-air armament available on the escort ships. Electronics are malfunctioning.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Welcome. Trigger, I'm your wingman. fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Bandit on your 6. Watch it.
Mage 2, locked. Fox 3.
They're way overhead.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, their trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. We'll cover. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Target is down.
Attaboy,
あいつも倒すか。
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Fox 2.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
絶対前ついちゃいけないのこれ。
Locked. Target hit.
I'm spiked.
邪魔が多い。
Bandit my side. We shot down one of them. Break.
Mage 2, missile away. Mage 2, Fox 3.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Combat mission accomplished. Fire. We still got half our package. 15 of the hangars and runways.
Mage 2
Oh, yeah,
bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
Hesitating for a split second could mean the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Don't let them destroy the harbor.
近すぎると当たんねえのか。
The harbor's under heavy fire.
ミサイルの誘導性能上げてねえからな。
Damn it! I'm hit!
Fox 2, Fox 2.
オッケー。
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2.
最後の最後で地面とかに当たったら最悪だよな。
Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
え？何これ？
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
え、なんであそこ止まってんの？え？何これ？何このバグ？今までも起きてたのかな？なんだこれ？
Your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor, get that bird in the air ASAP.
Cadet, Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
No anti-air armament available on the escort ship. Electronics are malfunctioning.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
かっこいいな SU-30。
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
え？なんでニックネーム？
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Usea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent. and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
あれ SE37 って2色しかなかったっけ？あ、ねえわ。あー、やばい。ちょっと欲しいな。いっか、別になんでも。黄色中隊のマークってどれだっけ？あ、これか。特殊兵装がないじゃん。ダメだ。いっか。お気に入り YF でいこう。
Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
なんか眠くなってきた。
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Yeah, Mage 2 destroy the target. Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there!
Ground target destroyed.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Fox 2. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer.
外した。
We need interceptors now.
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Two targets remaining.
やべえな。
was just about to go online. They pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Bandit, right on your tail.
Page 2, walking.
Breaking out of lock.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Over clear ground. School free. Hit the bailout now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for
こっち
now.
潰そう。
And connect. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Enemy aircraft away from the base.
やべえ、声。
Page 2 enemy has a lock on you.
There's an enemy on your tail.
Locked. It's chow time.
Bandit, right behind you. Page 2, walking.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Breaking. I need to evade.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Page 2, splash to Bandit.
Right. Evading.
You're mine. I'll make it quick. All right, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusians' faces now.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Page 2, missile away.
いった。この距離でも食らうの？
Whenever you're ready. Head clear 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away. Page 2.
あ、ちょっと待って、ミスった。
What happened?
ちょっと一回試してみるか。
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. Page 2 crashed.
これで落ちてこっからやって一回ミッションクリアしたらどうなんだろう。無傷ミッションになるのか
Target
な。
is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Wait our vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air.
あ、
It's popping off
曲がれない。
now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Locked.
Destroy the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Away.
あーやべ。
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in
おーやべ
30
やべやべ。
seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
Get out of the way!
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
ダメだ、全然当たんね。
Evade that missile!
やべえ。
radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Rename over clear ground. Call 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base. T4, missile inbound. Dodge. 6 enemies. Oh, really good. There's an enemy on your tail.
Hostile eliminated.
Locked. Fox 2.
Column 4, Fox 2. Missile fired. Evading.
Fire anti-air gun! Now!
おお、外した。
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Ejecting. Bandit has a lock.
All right, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
The Horde has seen the Erusian space down.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Column 2, you can't go after every target.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
あ、一発じゃ壊れねえんだそれ。
3 targets remaining.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle.
バ
Launch
ーン。
manually. Redo the setup.
で、あそこが
Feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Bombs away.
この距離は当たんないっしょ。
Launch preparations complete.
オッケーオッケー。
Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters.
Huh? Keep your mind focused. UAVs
あそ
ready
こ
to
さらっと
launch.
トラック移動してるんだよな。
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
That's a miss.
Locked.
He escaped into the clouds.
Missile in the air, evade now.
You're being locked onto.
このドローン戦普通に難しくね？毎回思うけど。
Fox 2. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
出た、ここの雲の中の左右移動。
Don't ice up in there.
絶対曲がるんだよな、あの先で。グーって。
Mage 2, you've iced up.
で、次こっち来る？来ない。
it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
That's a miss.
Trigger, don't let them give you the runaround. Take them down one at a time.
また左に曲がってここまっすぐ来るっしょ。
Missile away. I'm iced up. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sight, even in the clouds.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
これで
I don't know.
どうなるんだ。
Bandits we took down caused civilian
ノーダ
casualties.
メージクリアになるのか。
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
あ、大丈夫だ。ノーダメージボーナス。
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. You can put it down.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Evade. Continuing attack. Yeah, I'm on his ass. Bailing out. I lost control. Careful, there's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Throw on reinforcements.
使いやすいなこれ。
3 remaining.
He escaped into the clouds.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Eject. We got this. We can't recover. We need reinforcements now.
Mage 2, blocking.
Mark 2. Why is he pulling out? Aim pursuit. Give me a hand. Breaking out of luck.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
ここから当たんねえかな。あ、当たった。
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
あ、フラミンゴ飛んでるんだこれ。
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution, a large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
気づかなかった。さあ来ました。絶対に落とせないアーセナルバード。
Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
Just waiting for mission command.
こいつら強すぎだろ。
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
aircraft. No change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
God help us. We're talking out just keeping up with the drum.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here? Adios, buddy.
Missile away.
Right overhead.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Golem 1, missile!
Chosen 1, 2-6, Commander. We got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying your situation.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
やめてー。ダメージ受けれないの。
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break!
Holding your Yo, Golem 1, heads up. Check your stats.
We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How's that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
あと1個、あと1個。
Breaking!
あー。あとあれだけだったのに。
Skeleton 2 lost.
あー、もったいない。なんか悔しい。
All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal.
これ届かねえかな。
Brilliant observation. If it was earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
スケルトン隊全滅しちゃったし。
Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Mage 2, missile launch. Mage 2, UAV down.
Missile.
当たんねえだろ。
Missile evade.
あ、当たった。
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Yowza! They have a lock on you. The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Shooting Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack!
あ、なくなっちゃっ
One advantage. This 230.
Gargoyle 1, caution! Missile!
た。おー。
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
あ、てか後ろにいたやん。
Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Wingtips. I can't shake it off. Imagine we move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
あっち忘れてた。
We'll let you take it easy next time.
Technique. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, bring thing. Focus. Still a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
すまんブラウニー。
Golem 2, lost. Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
終わりだ。
Gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed. I said what I had to say. About what?
あ、オートパイロット中に三角を押すと味方を見れるんだ。
That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, nose up. You're too low. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Nicely done, Mage 2.
ここって管制塔ないよね。あれがそう。
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that...
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today,
he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, Our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
何使おう。でも今回対地目標じゃねえからな。30なら使うか。あれ ?HPA ってなんだっけ？高威力空対空ミサイル。東 AM だな。TLS は使えないし。
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
やべ。はあ、さっきのムービーかぶってたな、機体が。
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Caution, pull up. 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 Caution, pull up.
Mage 2's in the clouds.
Caution, pull up. 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 Caution.
あ、見せたかも。
Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up.
危ね危ね。
Caution, pull up.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up.
Mage 2's crashed.
びっくりした。バカやらかした。
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of
あ、終わ
weaponry
った。
is also strictly for... you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
なんで当たんねえんだろうなこれな。ああ。てかなんで俺普通にやんないんだろう。このテイク飛行好きなんだよね。
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission.
もうダメだ。普通にやろう。
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
なんで当たんのこれ。
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay,
本当に普通
you're
にや
heading
ろう。
up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. あ、やべえ。もう前見てない。If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
てかこれ雲の中抜けれるんだから、この中抜けれんじゃね？
The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
あ、ダメ？あ、ダメだ。
We've been spotted. Abort mission. Sea Goblin and back. Evacuate now.
Enemy fighter presence confirmed. Requesting response.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
高度1メートルを実現したい。
Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission.
なんで当たるんだ。まあうまくいったのに。
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Caution, pull up.
よし。
Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution,
す
pull
げえ
up.
タイムスリップするみたいになってる。
Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up.
おお。
Pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution,
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Caution. Caution, pull up.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
あ、待ってミスった。
We've been spotted. Abort mission.
う
See
え
Evacuate now.
Enemy fighter presence confirmed. Requesting response.
ミスったー。死んでちゃんこれあと1秒したら。
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Caution.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
Caution.
Harling is still the president in my eyes.
Pull up.
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Caution. Pull up.
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear.
Pull up.
Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Target down. Nicely done.
Missile.
Page 2. Target destroyed.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Targeting gun range.
Missile. Missile.
なんか当たんない。うまく当たんないぞ。
Page 2. Missile away. Page 2. Target down.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait.
Missile.
Cavalry's here.
Caution. Pull up.
Call them squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
やばい、やめて。ああ。チェックポイントからやろう。
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2. Target destroyed.
もう終わったじゃん。
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
もうやだ。でこんなミッションで俺で戻ってんだ。
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2. Target destroyed.
いった。やべ、ちょっと待って、真面目にやろう。
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2. Target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2. Target eliminated. Page 2. Target down.
とりあえず A ガンが一番やばいから叩こうあれを。
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Missile.
いった。もうやだ。難しい。
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2. Target destroyed. Fox 2. Fox 2.
あそこ障害物あるから当たんねえな。
ノーダメは機体関係なし。
機体関係なしだと思います。てか関係なしで。Aガンがね。あ、やばいやばいやばいやばい。視聴家で、あ、もうまた当たった。これチェックポイントからで本当にいいのか。
ドロポンしたけど、ココラクターの第一低層で行ったわ。
あれか、XSDM だっけ。あ、使ったことあったかな。強いのかな。強いんですか。 F22 あんま使わないんだよな。
Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before them.
確かに。で X02 本当に使いやすいからな。楽しいですよね、やってて。X02 使ってないな、あんまりもう。F22 っていうか、なんだっけ、YF23 が好きすぎて。あ、さらっとクリアした。やったぜ。
このタワー超えればダメージもらうことないから、サクサク対地で行った方が楽かもね。
そうなんですよね。なんか対空が一番大変かなと思ってこういう AA も持ってきたけど、対地でめちゃめちゃ苦労してる。これクリアするんだね、みんなね、こういうのね。ノーダメ初めてだから。またもらった。これダメだな、A ガン倒さないと。
次が懲罰だから 4AA とかが楽かな。
ああ、そっか。次懲罰部隊で対空ミッションだから。確かにミッション間違えちゃったな。当たれ当たれ当たれ。この A ガンが怖すぎる。
一番面倒くさかったの11と19と20かな。
あ、11は本当に自分もめっちゃね何十回もやったかな、最初は。あれリスタートが途中のチェックポイントがないから もう一番最後で残り1分で失敗したりもしたし、マジで萎えるのが多かった。なんか敵をたくさん粉砕できるからすごい面白い、やりごたえがある。ラストのミッションもね、11は11じゃねえわ、19はそんなに、19、20はミサイルのおかげかあんまり苦労しなかったな。
ノーダメ取るまでに丸1日かかったわ。
でも丸1日でクリアできるってすごくね、すごくないですか。タメ口になっちゃった、すいません。あんまゲームをぶっ続けてできないから。ここの方がかっこいいな。
そのマップに合わせた清掃だとやっかりだし。
ああ、並走ミスったのかな、じゃあやっぱりこれは。いや、バカなことしちゃった、最悪だ。もう一回こっからかよ。当たりに行っちゃったよ。やだちょっと一発だったすごい悲しい。映画壊さなくていいのかな。壊しといた方が怖くねえんだよな。ああ、これターゲット選択がうまくいかない。もうやだー。なんかこれ超長距離空対地ミサイルとか持ってきた方が良かった。絶対ミスった、マジでミスった。カスタムパーツも機動性にしか回してないし。あ、そう4時間はクリアしたんですけど、自分もなんかなんだっけ、イージーでなんだっけ、目標 TGT だけ倒して確か2時間で終わったかな。全然やりごたえなくて、でも面白くなかった。こういうミッションは、ね、明細が欲しいから、でもやっときたいですよね、1回は。あ、当たんねこれ。フレアで火事になったりしそうだけど、下から。ああ、また前出ちゃう。やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。よし。あ、ちょっとタワー防衛に行かないと。シーゴブリン死んじゃったよ。これ潰したらすぐ向こう行こう。
キャンペーンの 装備は ECU と運動クイーンとスミソに推進誘導で、あとは特殊兵装を持ったかな。
あ、そうなんだ。ミサイルにやっぱりみんな振るんですかね。あ、味方倒してくる。ミサイルにカスタマイズっていうか、なんか機動性、機体自体の機動性をめちゃめちゃ上げる変態で、ミサイル全く機体でカバーすればいいんじゃねって思っちゃうんですよ。
スミソの誘導と推進は実感できる。
へー。でもカスタマイズで変わるからな。
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
特殊オレンジ逃せば攻撃される前に放置できていい感じ。
ああ、そうだよね。でもなんかレンジを伸ばすとなんか誘導性能が下がるっていうイメージがなんか前作とかやってるとあって、あんまり、まあ誘導性能も上げればいい話なんだけど、ジャット 4AM を使える。
多分今作ないかな、それは。
へえ。結構やってるけど今作も全然なんか同じような機体ばっかりでやってるからな。なんか前に出るのが怖え。どれが使いやがった。あー、重い。画面が重くなった。あ、待て、あれ忘れてた。守んないと。
EML 楽しすぎてマルチでの SU33 と X02 しか使ってない。
ああ、 EML ってあれか、レールガンか。 EML はマルチで一時期めちゃめちゃ使ってましたね。意外と難しいって言ってたけど慣れれば簡単なんですよね。で内五体がでもぶっ壊した時の、ね、爽快感が確かに EML は一番気持ちいいな。マルチではでも最近なんだろう、 SASM じゃねえわ、 SAM か、セミアクティブホーミングミサイルが意外と使える。え、そんな遠くから狙えるんですか。これ裏返っちゃった。え、すげえ、12000から狙えるんだ。レンジ上げると。レンジ上げてたけどあんまり意識してなかったな。チョコマガと、あ、見失った。マザーグースワン。
Stall warning. Stall warning.
やばい。
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
これ撃墜しないルートとかないのかな。あったら面白いねんな。
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage
さらばだ、マザーグースワン。
1 minute remaining.
Mage 1 launching missile.
あ、普通にマザーグースワンに当たっちゃった。やばいやばいやばいやばい。
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
でこの味方の中にいるんだよね。
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
こいつじゃねえよな。
Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1.
さらばだ。
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Is it Trigger?
右後ろから飛んでくるから目の前の料金疑うよな。
そうだよ。
UAVs
俺
were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a
なん
goddamn
で
eye
明
on the
治2なの
hatchway.
かまず。
It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
でもこれは結局なんだっけ、キャンペーン中盤で出てくる
You can't fly for a while.
無人機のホーネットが倒したってことなんだよね。そう解釈してるんだけど、今いたなんだっけ、後ろからスーッて出てきたホーネットはあれ結局敵なんだよね。敵味方識別でごまかして。
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived.
無人機の識
Trigger,
別いじ
you
っ
are
て誤認
suspected of
させたって言って
assassinating
る
a
から
former
ね。
president. There will be an
そうだよ
inquiry.
ね。
There will most probably be a court-martial.
なんかいろんな解釈があるからな。解釈はまあ一つか。でも面白いキャンペーン。ランク A。あ、ノーダメージボーナスよかった。
この
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us.
このマップ
In
最
their
初
eyes,
左
we
に
were
回り込む
expendable.
ところ一気に
Worth
ショート
less
カ
than
ッ
the
トで
fake
きるよね
planes。in the bunkers.
ショートカットしましたよ。
While I made fake planes, they had
あ、そう、
me put
雲の
together
中
some
通っていくやつ
working
ね。
ones. Then some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit.
そう、一気にショートカットできるから、
Thankfully, we had
最初
people
は
to crew 'em.
さらっといける
It
け
didn't
ど、
matter what we were locked up here
これ
for
なんか
anymore.
変な縛りプレイ
Top
っていう
brass
か
and good pilots,
高度
criminals
1メートル
were all
縛
they
りみたいな
had.
のを最初しちゃって、
A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes.
雲
They
は
threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent
こ
them
の
up
ミッ
to
ションだ
intercept the
と
enemy's
いいけど、
planes.
時
But
々
in
な
the
でも
end,
イラッとす
it
る
was
ことは
all
ある
just
け
for
ど、
show. So up they went, day after day after day.
でも今作の
Today
雲
they
面
tossed
白いよ
someone new
な。
into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to
2
be
回目
in
の
the
ミハイ
rear
遭
guard.
遇の雷雲はさすがに初見の時はふざけんなって思ったわ。
He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me.
ミハイは
All the ways to get killed. That's gotta be the most
てかミハイの動きが変態すぎて
Am I right?
でこっちは落雷受ける
There's a
し
rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a
でも
little
だ
while
んだん
ago.
あのミッションは
Get this.
強い
Talking
機
to
体
cell
をゲッ
blocks
トす
says
る
he was
と
sent here
面
because
白
he
くなって
killed
くるんだよ
Harling,
ね
the president of Osea during the last war. Remember?
最初ほんと何回も落ちたわあのミッ
He's
シ
the
ョン
one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
懲罰部隊
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
EML 打てるようになったら
He
ミ
is
ハ
the
イいじめ
murderer
て
of
遊んだ
Harlan
わ。
in the flesh.
EML でミハイ倒したん
His
だ
attack name's
すげえ
Trigger.
な
Now, as of today, he may be attached to the
EML
Ocean
は
Air Force Base 444th
あ
Squadron.
んまりキャンペーンでは使わないな
Symbolic bullshit.
一回なんか艦隊戦で一発で壊れるかなと思って壊せたらいいなと思ったけど結局壊れなくてこれ対艦ミサイルの方がいいなと思って
A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This
艦
base
隊
is a
は大
decoy
艦ミソの
designed
方
to
が
draw
ダメー
enemy
ジ出る
fire.
ね。
And as members of this base,
そう
you'll be taking hits from the enemy.
普通のミサイルだ
This
と
will allow our forces to safely
バ
prepare a
戦
counterattack.
艦普通のバトルシップとかだと10発ぐらい当てないと壊れないしなんかシーフとかで迎撃されて撃ち落とされたりもするからね
Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
そうなんか武器によってなんか
Just need to make it look like we can put up a fight.
なんか威力ダメージ制限とかあるのかな今作は
Let's get the guiltiest cons in the
アーセナル
sky.
バードに爆弾落としても全然壊れないし
We don't expect you to down any
デ
bombs.
ストロイとイージスだと
But what
6
we
発
do
とか
want is
10
to
発
make
近か
them
った
think
っ
that
け
we've
か。
got an active base here.
そうだよねそうあれすごいマジなんなんだろうねミサイルによってミサイルのダメージとかじゃなくて普通になんか普通っていうかあるのかねダメージ制限みたいな何使おうかなこのミッション対空だからな使ってねえなあんまりワイバー
スミソ結局ダメージ増やしても意味ないって検証あったが、キャンペーンが
そうなのそうなんだキャンペーンミサイルダメージ増やしても意味ないんだ戦車が一発で壊れるとかだったらいいなと思ったのに結局壊れなかったんだよね試したけどなんだ 敵の弱い普通の戦闘機だったら一発で壊れるとかそういうのをしてくれればいいのに。
UAV はスミソ1発でタンクは結局2発。
やっぱそうなんだ。そう、タンクが一発で壊れないのみんなムカつきますよね。あれはなんだっけ、エスコンずーっと前からなんだよね、戦車は一発で壊れない。
19に出てくる SU ノーナのトラクターの3発。
そうだ、そう、SU57 がとラプターが無駄に硬いから、あと YF も硬いんだよね。終盤に出てくる。そう、なんかあれが地味になんかムカつくっていうか、意外と機動性いいしかわしてくるから。
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and
さ
wait in
あ
front
真
of
っ
the
黒
runway.
YF で
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ. This is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air.
何もエンブレムついてないけど。
Commencing deception and
EML
interception.
と PLSL は無誘導だしダメージが高いよやっぱり。
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
そっか。
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
無誘導兵器ってダメージ高いのかな、基本的に。
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? No one's gonna take that bet.
PLSL が超強いって対地攻撃とか艦隊攻撃にって聞いたんですけど、本当なのかな。
His true character comes out when he's pushed into a corner, like when he's losing at poker.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
後ろ取られてるぞ。
If any of you die,
逃げろ逃げろ。
you atone for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
クソ、ミサイルが撃てない。こいつかわす気ねえじゃん。
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
I'm on his rear. There's a juicy target.
Look at that.
Oh.
Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? They're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
やっぱ YF 一番使いやすいな。
Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear.
おお、撃ってきた。やべやべやべ。
Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger? Starts.
This is the first.
さよならだ。
Decide whether you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your Right. I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splash. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm
ここのステージの音楽かっこいいな、これも。
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? No, you are Harling's murderer.
いや、あれは任せよう。
On my target. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. The rest is mine. Let's go. Where the hell are we out here? Bring that down. I'm surrounded. Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
ちなみにこの爆撃機衝突判定あるよね、わら。
そう。爆撃機はなんだっけ、基本的に衝突判定があって昔から一回試してみたけど普通にぶつかった。アーセナルバードとかはよくぶつかるけどね。爆撃機ぶつかるのは時々ある、時々あってってなる。変なとこにアウトラ判定あったりするからな。
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me.
すげえ来た。
Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger. Trigger again.
あ、いたいた。
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Yeah.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good.
死にに来たぞ。
Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
あ、当たんない。角度が悪い。
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid. Spare 15. Don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Ah, 当たんなかった。
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 2 targets remaining. Shit, I missed. Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper mache strategy at the base
めっちゃ爆撃してるし。
Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war. One bandit left. Take him
あと
down
1機か。いや、他の5機も倒しちゃおう。
Leaving the operation area.
ああ、早すぎた。あ、やばいやばいやばい。こんなとこで最後で当たるのやだ。やばいなこれ。よーし、ラストだ。すげえオーバーキルだ。
Chatter Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Raise your nose. You're too low. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it back,
Can you land your asses
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
no one's gonna take that bet.
What are you doing?
Oh well, I have no problem with him stirring things up a bit.
But do not block the runway.
Sir Count on his high horse again. Let's see how long it lasts. His true character comes out when he's pushed into a corner, like when he's losing at poker.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
このミッションみたいに普通のミッションも離陸からね、リプレイ機能があったらいいのにな。
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
じゃあちょっと休憩しよっかな。配信落とします。ありがとうございました。見に来てくれて。ルルってる。